I think we have to be very careful saying what our children are capable of. I went through Providence Public Schools. I was undocumented. I'm a lead poison survivor at 15 years old. I was working at Rhode Island Hospital, washing dishes, going to track practice, and also volunteering. In fact, when I graduated from high school, not only was I a recipient of the mayoral scholarship, in which I got the sauce from CNC, which was not that good. I also received a service award for my community service throughout the city of Providence. There was an expectation. The expectation was here from my teachers. The expectation was here from my parents. And I think for too long, when we look at brown and black children, we set the expectation here. South County has a high school that's focused on CTE, career development. We have PCTA right here in Providence, yet we have not made that investment. When I went to Mount Pleasant High School, before the MET was created, the first internship program was out of Mount Pleasant High School. I was in the health magnet because I thought I wanted to be a doctor until I experienced bodily fluids through this experiential learning opportunity, and I thought, ooh, this is not for me. But we need to ensure that our kids, the bar should always be set high. What we need to do is ensure that our kids, our teachers, and our families have access to the tools and resources they need to reach that bar. I have a graduate degree in urban education policy. I'm a parent of Providence Public Schools. I've been working in higher education for almost 20 years developing programs like this, because I'll have kids from Providence or Bordertown, in Texas, Bordertown of Mexico in Texas, and I have kids who come from affluent families. At the end of the day, I have to make sure that all my children, all the kids, all my advisees, they have the tools and resources to be successful. So what we need to do is invest in our kids' education, ensure that they have wraparound services, because at the end of the day, we can talk all day about having a thriving economy. We can talk all day about getting businesses to invest here. We can talk all day about retaining families in the city of Providence. But if our schools continue to fail and we continue to not provide the kids and families with the educational tools that they need, and to continue to look at our brown kids as if they're not good enough to rise up, they will continue to fail. And they will not. You know what's the saddest thing? When you talk to a child and they tell you they don't have hope. And I've met, when I was volunteering at the prisons, I'll never forget this young man. I was in high school. He shared that he did not have hope because people told him he would never accomplish anything. When I had my son at 19 years old, I had people who told me I would never accomplish anything. And I worked really hard, but I also had teachers and mentors who told me, Minerva, sky's the limit. Here's the tools. Take advantage of them. And I tell my daughter every day, I don't believe, and my son, there's no such thing as I can't do it. Tell me what you need so you can get there. So that's the mentality we need to have, and we need to invest in our kids, but also make sure that the resources and tools are accessible.